Hello there, my beautiful Cancer friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria, and I do these readings every week. Now, Cancer, I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you. Then I'm going to pull a bonus card from the Spirit Animals Oracle deck and an angel number for you as well. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Cancer, let's pull some cards here and see what spirit guides would like you to know for the month of January. Can you believe it's already almost January? Wow, so look at this. We are starting with the 4 of Swords. So January is going to be a month for you, Cancer, where you're slowing things down and really making sure that you are energized. Self-care is going to be very important. Things can be busy at the beginning of the year, especially when we are focusing in on our New Year's resolutions and our goals, right? We're energized and ready to take the year on. You also want to make sure that you're taking care of yourself as you are going through this process. All right, so 4 of Swords to start. Wheel of Fortune. This season is about to change for you here in the month of January. It's going to be a season of good luck, good fortune for you, Cancer. So a situation in your life may change as well. So lots of things to look forward to. Whatever's happening here, it's good things for you, Cancer. So know that. Now, this is a major arcana card. This energy is prominent. It's in the background. Some of you are going to feel this intensely, and others, you're going to feel this subtly. All right. So Wheel of Fortune, also the Judgment card. All right, so some sort of a realization is coming in for the month of January. This is really going to change things for you, Cancer. So it'll be interesting to see what comes up for you today. Again, this is a major arcana card. I also want you to use your own intuition with my readings, Cancer. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Not only will this strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So Judgment. Big changes coming up for you here in the month of January, Cancer. This is beautiful. Now, before I start, I wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently for each and every one of us. And this is also a general reading. So if those of you that are watching today, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. All right, so look at this. Through you actually practicing self-care this month, really focusing in on slowing things down, making clear decisions, taking time to think things through, you're going to see a big change this month. And I feel that the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor because you are the one that's creating this beautiful change in your, like you're doing this yourself. There's almost like a realization that's going to happen towards the end of January. I feel mid to end January here, where you're going to recognize that I feel some of you are creating a schedule or some sort of a routine in your life. And there's almost like this realization that because you've put yourself into a system or a routine, it's actually working for you. You're starting to see results. This is what I'm picking up in. And I feel that you're also going to recognize this month, Cancer, that the things that no longer serve you, those are going to show themselves, right? And it's from you actually releasing yourself from some of these things. So whether it's you know, this year, if you made a resolution or your goal is to create a healthy lifestyle for yourself, you know, releasing yourself from any kind of bad habits, any kind of, even mentally, like your thoughts, that you're going to put yourself into a more positive vibration and energy of frequency. You're going to start seeing these actually working for you. And because you're starting to recognize these things that aren't working for you, you're making a point to actually keep them at bay and not allow them to come back into your life. You're really turning your life around here, Cancer. And there's a lot of new things that are about to enter your life through you doing this. So 4 of Swords here, you know, what happens is because we're energized, some of us are wanting to really reach some sort of a goal this year, and we're going to put all our energy into it. We are dedicated here, some of you, right? Making sure that you pay attention to the signs here. So, for example, those of you that go to work in the morning, come home after work, a lot of us do that, right? There's red light. Sometimes we hit every single red light on our way, or mine was the worst when it was on my way home because I've had a long day. I just want to get home. I'm hitting every red light and it's so frustrating. That's what you want to, that's a sign from the universe letting you know, Cancer, it's time to slow down. All right, so heightening your senses, being aware of how you're actually feeling, your body. This is going to be very important in the month of January because I feel there's a lot of different things that are going to happen in your life this month, a lot of changes that some of you are making yourself, sticking to those changes, not allowing that past version of you suck you back into that old energy, right? So resting, not putting too much weight on yourself at this time. This is just the beginning stage, the month of January. This is where you get used to this new routine, this new schedule, whatever this might be. I also feel that some of you are slowing down in a way where maybe you are planning trips and, you know, thinking about making different kind of changes as far as travel this year, right? Taking more time to spend with your family. Like there's almost like this balance happening. So not only am I seeing trips or vacations planned, but I feel that a lot of you are balancing your life out here, making a point to balance where you're going to allot your energy this year. And sometimes this can be difficult, but if you practice it daily, be mindful that, okay, you know what, I actually need a break, or you have yourself in some sort of a set routine. Not everyone's good with routines, but those of you that are able to really understand your own energy. I feel this is going to be a lot, this month is going to be a lot about you really learning more about yourself, how you react to situations, where you need to sometimes pull back. And this is the other thing, what spirit guides want some of us to do is take a step back when we're experiencing some sort of an intense situation, protecting our energy. This is going to be the theme for some of you this month, okay? So this is a really good thing because I feel, you know, as the year is closing off at the end of December, actually December itself is such a busy time of the year. I'm feeling this energy as well. Like I've had so much on my plate and it's just time to rest this January. And I'm actually doing that now, taking things a bit slow. And look at this, you've got good luck on your side this month, Cancer. A lot of good things are going to happen. Those of you that are wanting to take a risk around something, maybe you're wanting to try something different, try something new, this is the month to do it. You have good luck on your side. You also have beginner's luck, some of you. And, you know, whether it's you wanting to try out a different look with yourself, maybe you want to cut your hair, try out a different wardrobe, now's the time to do that. If you're thinking about taking that leap of faith or that risk, making a decision around your job, if you're not happy where you're at, you're kind of like, you know what, I'm going to use January as a time for me to really look around and see maybe if I'm aligned to something, this is actually going to work out for you because you have the Wheel of Fortune working in your favor. So Cancer, look at that. Lots of good things unfolding for you, and it's through your actions, right? I always find it starts with a thought. That thought turns into a feeling. The feeling then provokes an action or creates an action. It's that act that we do to create that thing that we want. Sorry, I'm not explaining properly here, but I've got all these downloads coming in for you today. And I feel that as they're coming in, some of them pass by really quick, so it's hard to catch it as you're talking. So I'm trying to get some of this information that's coming in, but I'm talking about something else that's a bit different. Now look at this. I just feel there's almost like a revelation happening in your life around something big that is, you know, what we talked about right in the beginning of this reading, but also something else coming in as this wheel turns in your favor. Not only the realization of how you can actually implement good changes and see good things happen, but also there's something coming in that's going to open you up to something profound here. I'm not sure what this is, but I'm getting this energy that some of you are already feeling this, like you're feeling like something big is going to happen. this is what I'm picking up on as well, is something big is about to happen in your life, and this is going to change things profoundly. This doesn't have to be the entirety of your life changing from this, but there is some sort of change coming into your life because there's some sort of a truth, some sort of information that is coming to you here, Cancer. And it is going to feel very, like, it's going to feel epic for some of you. Like, oh my gosh, I've been having these as well. The Judgment card this December. A lot of epiphanies, a lot of aha moments. And it's tied to the Judgment card. So I feel some of you are going to experience that as well, where you're all of a sudden coming up with an answer to a solution. Perhaps you were spending some time making a decision around something and you've been kind of balancing the scales, trying to figure out if you should do this thing or not do this thing, weighing things down. And finally, you get that clarity. You get that, you know, whatever, it's clarity, right? And through this, I feel some of you are going to make a decision. And this decision is actually going to work out for you. For a lot of you, I don't want you to be afraid, because especially if it's tied to your comfort zone, like if you're afraid because you're being put out of your comfort zone, that a little bit of uncomfort that's coming in is actually going to be really good for you. I feel that there's some sort of a superpower that you're going to acquire from this feeling of uncomfort around this beginning part of something. Maybe this is a new business that some of you are starting, right? And there can be fear around that. Like, what if this happens? What if that happens? So those what ifs, all of those what ifs, I want you to write them down. And then I want you to scrunch them up and throw them away and just make that decision. See how you're feeling about it, rather than allowing these big things in your minds, the what ifs or the buts and ifs, all of those. I want you to release yourself from that energy, because I feel that sometimes weighs us down. And if you're able to actually focus on whatever this is, because I feel there's something big that some of you are wanting to do, like you're wanting to create or share some sort of an idea. Maybe this has to do with the public. Perhaps it's a book, right? Maybe you're writing a book. Maybe you're writing some sort of music or some sort of a project that I feel this has to do with you doing something that is your own business. Those of you that own a business here, I'm sorry, I'm having trouble they're showing me something and I'm trying to translate this to you. So it's something that you're working on that means a lot to you, and you're wanting to express your creativity through whatever means possible, like whatever you're gifted with or talented with. And there's something that is going to happen here with this that is going to change your life in a big way here. So if you're making decisions and you're feeling doubtful, or you're not sure, I want you to clear your mind of that, because this is going to open up that path. You'll feel confident making that decision, and you're going to see that, oh my gosh, this wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. And I want you to visualize the outcome of it rather than all the what ifs. Release those and let's focus on the good, the positive that can happen from you doing this thing. Because I just feel that there's so many beautiful things unfolding for you here, Cancer, in the month of January. I feel there's a job change coming up for some of you here as well. You might not expect it to happen, but it's going to happen. And I feel that there's something else coming in that's waiting for you that you're meant to actually pick up on. And the only way it's going to happen is if this Wheel of Fortune actually works the way it's meant to. And you know what happens is sometimes, I'm going to give you an example of the Wheel of Fortune working in my own life. Is I was working at this practice for about 7 years, and there's a girl that wasn't she didn't like me that much. She sabotaged me. I got fired, right? There's a long story to this. And I remember the day that I got fired after 7 years. I was a single mom at the time and trying to make it work. Got this notice that I'm fired. And, you know, I was devastated. I went in my car, cried for a bit, and tried to figure out, you know, I've got these 2 kids. I've got to figure something out. And 2-3 hours sat there, released the emotions. And then all of a sudden I was like, there's no way this is going to happen to me. So I went home, got ready, went and started applying for jobs. And I applied at places that I wanted to work in. And I landed a job that day as a manager at a huge specialty practice, which I was kind of like shocked, right? So that was that wheel of fortune turning in my favor because of this change in the situation, that good luck was on my side. It landed a position that was managerial. It also paid way more. So that's how that wheel of fortune works sometimes in our lives. It might feel bad in the moment, but there's a higher purpose for why it's happening, right? You're being aligned to something different. So I feel for some of you, you're going to experience, it doesn't have to be like that. It could be just you making the decision to do something different with your life. So it can show up in many ways, but I do feel that there is something really big that is going to happen somewhere specific in your life here, Cancer, and it's going to be in your favor. All right. So, and you know, the wheel of fortune turning in my favor in that scenario there, I'm the one that took the action, right? I'm the one that took the action and created that fire within me. Like, nope, this isn't going to happen. I'm going to go out and do this. I created my own. I manifested it through that feeling, through that thought, through that action, right? So lots of ways that these cards can show up in our lives here, everyone. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pull an oracle card. This is your bonus card, the Spirit Animals Oracle deck. I always find that these cards tie this whole reading together. Anything that I have missed, these cards are going to pick up on. Also, if you've been seeing animals or insects in your life, this is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. All right, so Spirit Guides, what do my beautiful Cancer friends need to hear today? What can we share with them? All right, there we go. I can pull a card now. So we are getting Sandpiper Spirit. Be playful, Cancer. Add some play to your life this month. All right, so I don't know if any of you have seen a sandpiper. If you have, this is your confirmation. If you haven't, you're seeing one now. So we've got the number 51 on this card. This could be a number of significance for some of you. Those of you that are looking for timing, 5 to 1 days, 5 to 1 months, 5 to 1 weeks is coming up. May and January being significant months for you, Cancer. So look at that, Sandpiper Spirit. I'm going to go ahead and read you the interpretation from the guidebook. I'll read you the oracle message and the protection message today. So where is Sandpiper Spirit here? Here we are. So Cancer, oracle message today is: sandpipers are like cute little clowns poking their beaks into the sand before darting off to chase the waves. They appreciate the appearance of Sandpiper Spirit is a sign that now is a time to engage in your playfulness. Whatever tasks you have before you, perform them with a lightness of being. Explore the familiar, discovering the new and the old. Who knows what treasures await you when you let yourself laugh and have fun? Sandpiper Spirit's happy and curious nature can help you to feel rejuvenated as you remember your ability to run and fly and dance playfully. And this is a part of this card, the Four of Swords, allowing yourself to play, adding lightness into your life. And sometimes, you know, this card is all about your mind, your thoughts, resting your mind, clearing your thoughts. Cancer. The protection message for this card is: when your heart is heavy and life seems to weigh you down, Sandpiper Spirit's message is to lighten your burden by finding joy and humor in the everyday. Become like a playful child filled with curiosity and wonder, and soon you will find you feel your own spirit lift. A few minutes or hours of fun-filled delight is exactly what you need right now, Cancer. Enjoy the ridiculousness of life and be willing to jump in. Let your inner goof out to express itself with abandon. So look at that. Embrace Sandpiper Spirit this month, Cancer. All right. Let's now pull an angel number for you. Some of you have been seeing angel numbers in your life. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. You can also use this as an affirmation, Cancer. So we are getting the number 12. You are a visionary, my friends. I don't know if any of you have been seeing the number 12, if this is a number of significance for you. Now, in numerology, 1 + 2 is 3. 3 is a number of growth. It's about expression. It's about coming together in groups, expressing yourself through communication and through creativity. All right, so the message on this card for you is: creativity is a driving force in your life. Your imagination is rich and you are able to express your feelings and insights in ways that others can benefit from. So look at that, use that power. Spirit guides are calling you to embody the energy of the life path number 3 at this time. So this is your reading, my friends. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.